We're Nick and Beck, and this week we start our adventure in Gros Morne National Park. We did a boat tour on Western Brook Pond before making a very important phone call.
I thought we almost had him.
This leads us to board yet another ferry. And then we had some long days of driving, with some cool things that we saw along the way, but overall we made about a 1,200 kilometer journey. We are walking to the boat tour. We're a bit scrambled because we went to the wrong place and waited there for about half an hour.
Yeah, we made coffee, had lunch, and then I went inside and I was like, excuse me, do you know when we should start walking for the boat tour? Nobody else is here yet. And she said, you are 26 kilometers from where you have to start walking. So anyway, we got in the car, we drove the 26 kilometers, and now we're starting to walk. So that was about half an hour ago, but there's people in front of us, there's people behind us. We'll be fine. So anyway.
The instructions weren't very good.
No. Looks like it was maybe cut yesterday. It's so wet. It's crazy. I swear, campgrounds do this on purpose so that you can't have a good fire. They have wood that they soak in water before you can buy it.
Anyway, we are at the Berry Hill campground in Gros Morne National Park. There's the van. There's Nick trying to get some more wood chopped up. And we finished the boat tour, and it was about 5. Well, what time had it been when we got back?
We got back.
It was about a 45-minute walk to the boat tour. So you walked on this path. You did the boat tour. Yeah, it was like a gravel path. So we probably got back to the van around 5:45. So when we were driving, we passed this campground, and we were like, why don't we just stay there? We're in a national park, so you can't
exactly
camp off-grid. We read a few posts, and I guess the wardens are pretty strict about it. So we're here for the night, which is fine. It's kind of nice being a campground. They have showers, and I think they have laundry, machines.
They do.
Yeah, we don't really have that much laundry. I think we're gonna cook some dinner, and we'll keep you updated on the fire process, and maybe cook some dinner while we wait.
We're trying again. We're restarting this. There's not even a freaking ember in there.
Summertime is near. Skies are getting clear. You see
I thought we almost had him. They tricked us with the ringtone.
Good morning, Labrador Marine.
Hi there, how are you today?
Good, how are you?
Not too bad. I'm looking to book a ferry from Newfoundland over to Labrador.
Yeah, what's the name?
Nick Miller.
Okay, what's your telephone number with area code? These are all Newfoundland times, and check-in is 1 hour prior.
1 hour prior. Okay, perfect. All right, thank you very much.
Have a great day.
You as well, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye. That's simple. So yeah, we now have a reservation that goes from St. Barbe to Blanc-Sablon, which is basically it's the ferry that goes over to Labrador. Technically, Blanc-Sablon is in Quebec. However, the road goes back into Labrador all the way up to Lab City. Then you cut back into Quebec. So that's going to be the next part of this adventure. We have about a 1,200 kilometer drive from the time that the ferry drops us off in Blanc-Sablon to Lab City. And supposedly some of it is dirt. We've heard things that go from half of it's dirt. The map actually shows about half of it being dirt. However, we spoke to some people who did it just last week and they said that it is almost all paved. There's only a little bit of dirt. So we're gonna bring you guys along. We'll show you guys more of that in the future here. So for now, let's keep going. St. Barbe number 6. I don't know what that means, but $47 later.
47.
We're getting on the ferry. So it's now 9:51. The ferry's supposed to board at 9:30. Obviously they're a little behind because they're just unloading now. So yeah, we haven't eaten breakfast yet. We have a 2-hour ferry ride. So we're basically just gonna see how much food we can eat in the next 10 minutes because we're both hungry. And then we're jumping on this ferry and we're going to Labrador. We were gonna wait till tomorrow morning. It just didn't work out, and the reason is it's not the nicest day out. It's quite foggy and kind of wet, and we did not want to drive 4 hours, just more northern than here. So yeah, this is it. We're gonna get on this bad boy and hop across the water and get to Labrador. So we'll bring you guys along. Hopefully we're allowed to walk around on this ferry. I don't quite know if we are. I haven't even asked. But anyway, nonetheless, I'm gonna jump out back, help Becky pack some stuff up, and then we'll catch you guys in a couple minutes here. You have food and everything? Perfect. Yeah, we made it on the ferry. We were one of the last cars on, but we made it on. There is actually quite a few spots still behind our van, so they could have fit a lot more cars. So anyway, off to Labrador we are. There's Labrador. That is our first sight of it. So we came about there. You can't see anything. That's why we haven't filmed anything really. The ferry ride was really good, quite calm. But yeah, we're on our way back down to the car now. So see you guys there. But we made it. Here we are back in the van. That was probably one of the coldest. I mean, we've been on some cold boat rides just around the lake.
That was crazy.
But as far as a ferry ride goes, you're not allowed in your vehicle. Oh man, that was cold.
I'm glad I brought my jacket.
Yeah.
Here we are.
First start here in Labrador.
Oh, heat.
Turn those heated seats on. I am cold. So yeah, here we are. We don't really know where we're going, what we're doing.
There's only one yellow highway on the GPS, and that's the one that we follow.
Yeah. So anyway, we're probably gonna stop up somewhere, make some coffee and food, because we did not really do anything other than make a ham sandwich for breakfast. So personally, kind of hungry still. So anyway, we'll find a nice spot, pull over, watch as the rest of the people on the ferry go by, and then get to the back of the line and trek across Labrador.
Just for reference, this is like how foggy it is. I don't even know if the camera can really pick it up, so that's what we're looking at right now.
Explosions like a heartbeat. Yeah, my mind's key rushes of emotion. Now let's do it again.
Well, this is fuel stop number 1. We don't really need fuel, but
We were told to get gas at every
Wow, it's hot.
gas station we see. Yeah, it's like 27 degrees out now.
Look at this.
All the fog burned off.
Diesel's cheap here, $1.68.
We're now kind of more on the interior of Labrador. We're by Port Hope Simpson. So all the fog's burned off. It's like now 27 degrees. It was like 15 when we got off the ferry. And it's actually pretty nice. It's like sunny and the drive's been really good so far. So we're just gonna keep going. There's not much else happening. Just a part of getting to the next destination. So. What is wrong with that?
Straight pipes.
Why would you want that?
The sweetness and adventure without a venture. TV's got your mind stuck on good reality. We are young.
And this is where the road
Goes to dirt.
goes to dirt.
There was a sign there that said there's nothing for 294 kilometers. Check your fuel level.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed we come out the other end with our windshield, knock on wood. Whoop, whoop. So, we're just letting some air out of the tires because the road's pretty rough. A lot of potholes, and we have an air compressor to fill it back up, so 10 psi out of every tire, hopefully it rides a little nicer.
Soul is warm. Life's much more if we live it up.
Alright guys, this is just a little update here. We are currently, I don't even know what mile marker we're at. I think we've driven about 90 kilometers of the dirt road already. You can see, it goes as far as you can see in that direction, as well as this one here. So anyway, the road is really quite good. There's been some sections that have potholes. This section doesn't. It seems really pretty good. The van behind me here, it's working absolutely amazing. We couldn't ask for any better. We aired the tires down. Airing down the tires just kind of helps let the rubber sidewall take some of the bumps if there's kind of like washboards on these dirt roads. So anyway, we took 10 psi out of the front and 10 psi out of the rear, and it seems to ride really well. So anyway, we're looking at the sign down here. We're 195 kilometers from Happy Valley Goose Bay in that direction. So anyway, we're making good time. Let's keep rolling. Catch up with you guys in a couple minutes.
Life is all on schedule, but dead's forever. I send my condolences to the side of the drive.
Wow.
Some say
We made it back to fresh pavement.
This is crazy. We didn't know we were getting back to pavement this soon. So it's like so black too, like you know this was fresh like within a month. That's how clean it looks.
Dang. Well, we're
squeaky, something squeaking. So anyway, we gotta get out. We gotta pump these tires back up. Okay. Well, buried in here.
Buried?
So basically all we're doing now is pumping up our tires again. Then we're gonna keep going. Pump them back up and keep on trucking.
Life's much more, so much more. We are young, so there's life's much more if we live it up, live it up.
All right, guys. Well, we made it. Here we are. Probably shouldn't have pulled the van down in here, but I did. I had to get the photo. Welcome to Happy Valley Goose Bay, the heart of Labrador. We made it. I think it was 500 and some kilometers to this town. It was, honestly, it was a good drive. It was a long drive, but anyway, it's pretty neat to see this sign here. I honestly never thought I'd be in Labrador, especially not with this thing. Van's working good. Everything's going well.
I'm just happy with here.
Me as well. Welcome to Happy Valley Goose Bay, guys. Let's go get some fuel and find a place to sleep tonight.
They're gonna get this shot a lot.
Probably.
We're in Goose Bay and we visited just a friend of a friend, and we talked to her for about 2 hours, and she talked about like the history here, with more so like the more recent history when NATO was here. Then she also said that we could check out the aircraft museum that was here, because there's still a Canadian Forces base here, 5-wing.
Yeah, 5-wing.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, museum is super cool. It's interesting to see everything that's happened here. And kind of what made Goose Bay what it is today. So that was, and still is, one of the largest Air Force bases, I believe, that there is around.
In Canada.
And it's actually, we might have a clip of this, I'm not sure. It has been designated the 7th emergency landing area or airport for NASA, because it has such large runways that you can land any type of aircraft here. So anyway, basically what it was used for, though, is it was, while NATO was here, is it was low flying flight training area around here. So as far as we know, this was used mainly for like low flying training. So Germany, Britain, Canada, there was, and America at one point in time.
And the Dutch.
And
Netherlands.
the Dutch. Netherlands, yes.
Yeah.
So all these different countries would come here and use this base as their point in which they would take low flight training courses, I guess. So we're very uneducated in the topic, but it is very neat to see the history here, and kind of what made Goose Bay what it is today. Anyway, it's interesting to see. So we're going to continue on though today. We're going to leave Goose Bay where we are now and head towards Labrador City. On the way there is
Churchill Falls.
But anyway, we're going to be in Lab City tonight. So we'll continue to bring you guys around and show you where we go and update you with how the road conditions are. The drive here was, I think, probably the harshest roads we'll see. From here to Lab City, I believe the roads are fairly good. They're all paved. So anyway.
She said there thought might there be one section.
That was back in the 90s.
Oh. Let's hit the road. That was the bridge we just came over. We just parked the van. And the bugs are really bad.
They're pretty bad.
So, apparently it's about a 20-minute walk down to the falls. There's a little walking trail you can go on. Right here. That's where we're going. Ready?
Got the bug spray.
Got the danger sign.
Got the drone. Let's go.
7 hours driving on the highway. Far away, far away, far away. Every moment I was spending on regrets was such a waste, such a waste, such a waste. Looking on the city lights, flashing bright in my eyes. Look up to the sky and I got this relief inside. And there's no need to hide. I'm going all the way up. I'm going all the way up. I'm letting go in my heart of everything that holds me down. No, no. And it's feeling like I've been enough. I can feel the love. Oh yeah, it's all around me. Oh, I need to know how I can make it. Not afraid to fall and perish it behind me. Feeling like a stranger.
We are walking back now. The bugs are really bad. Like, you can see them in the pictures that we've taken.
Pretty bad, yeah.
Flying
There's a lot
around
of
the
bugs.
camera. There's one on my forehead right now. Anyway,
This was a really cool walk. I'm glad we stopped and did this.
yeah, it was, and it's kind of like the sun's kind of peeking out a bit, so.
Yeah. And it breaks up our, 700-kilometer drive today. So,
Well, here we go on the treacherous bridge once again.
Looking on the city lights, flashing bright in my eyes. Look up to the sky and I got this relief inside. Then there's no need to hide. I'm going all the way up. I'm going all the way up. I'm letting go in my heart.
Sir, remove yourself.
all right. So we've made it back to the van. Anyway, we're gonna keep going here. We got another probably 2 and a bit hours until we hit Lab City, and then we'll be done for the night. We'll take a walk around Lab City maybe tonight, if not tomorrow morning, and then we're heading down to Baie-Comeau. So.
There's
Let's
so
kick-
many mosquitoes in here.
Oh, there's a lot. We'll turn the AC on and try to zap them out. That's crazy. All right, catch you guys on the road.